What's up, guys? Welcome to the new year 2023. We're going to go over our first deck list of the year, Spright. This is the deck I'm going to be playing for the few weeks. I might be playing some Dark World as well, and you guys will see some of this stuff. But yeah, I'm bringing this to a regional next month, and I'm super hyped. So to start off, we're playing, it is Spright. So we are playing the 3 blue. Search for your monsters. You all know what it does. 3 jet. Searches for your spells and traps. You all know what it does. We play 1 red, monster negate, and 1 carrot. I say pixies a lot in my videos, but this is actually carrot. I don't know why I always say pixies, but we'll try to work on that. Nice little ratio. I saw some people playing 2 red, 2 carrot, and a pixies, but I don't really think it's needed. If you want to play it, go ahead. Then for our level 2s, we are playing the best normal summon in the game. We're playing the 2 beavers. Then we are playing the 2 anglers. We are also playing 2 Swap Frog. I used to play 3 Swap Frog, and I still like 3 Swap Frog because I do want to see it in my hand, especially if I'm going Angler. This just feels so good, as well as like Swap Frogging and then being able to bounce a Bystial back. That feels so great as well. But yeah, not much to say with these. Beaver's probably the best card. Best normal summon in the game right now. And then, tier is not being hit yet, so we are still playing the Bystials. This is a Bystial Spright list. We are playing the 3 Magnemite, searches for your dragons. We are playing the 1 Bistworm. We are playing the Serenir. With the release of Photon Hypernova, there's going to be another one that we're going to play. And so we'll probably be cutting down on a Serenir and maybe bumping the new one up to 2. I don't want to say it's called Bagworm, but the card's insane. It lets you pop a monster. So let's say you have Druid Worm and itself on the field. You can pop Druid Worm to send one of the cards from your field, from your opponent's side of the field to the graveyard. So essentially you'll just get like a +2, or I guess a send 2, not really a +2. You're not plussing at all, other than from your banishing stuff. Then for the hand traps, we are playing the 3 Ash Blossom. Super generic, not much there. Then we are playing something a little bit weird. We are playing the 3 Skullmeister. This card most likely is going to be swapped out for ghost spells, so you could consider them ghost spells as well. But we're just trying out the Meister because a lot of our locals is like Dangers and Tiers, Dark Worlds, stuff like that. Like this just, a lot of time it hits some extra stuff like Naturia as well. So being able just to like hit them feels good. It's also not once per turn, so that feels even better. Then we are playing for these spell cards, the 3 starters. It's a crazy extender, and the 1 smashers. You don't need to play 2 of these because there's no Mystic Mine anymore. I think we all know that. And yeah, starters crazy. No explanation needed. Then we are playing for consistency. We are playing the 2 Prod of Prosperities. I don't find that you ever need 3. You don't always want to see it, and seeing doubles of it sucks. Same thing we are saying for the Terrible Tag Talents. This card into the new format is absolutely insane. You're going to be seeing monster effects go off every time you're playing against Spright. You're going to see hand traps, or you're going to see Bystials. Playing against Tier, you have Bystials. You have not really hand traps, but you have halfness, so that's really important. And then if you're going second, you have all the monster effects. You're able to steal. Change of Heart's pretty good in this deck as well. I was considered playing it. Was thinking about putting it in the side, but I chose not to, so I guess that's a little bit of a spoiler there. And then obviously with Kashira stuff, they're going to be activating their effects, and you can just choose one you want to take and pretty much stop them off. If you're playing Fenrir's, which we are not, we were before, but we're trying another spice in the deck instead. You can just take their Fenrir and you can activate its own effect. So pretty crazy. Then we are playing the 1 Call by the Grave because this card's Call by the Grave. It's absolutely insane. Kind of should be banned or brought back to 3, either or. Then for the trap cards, we are playing the 3 Imperm. I would play Veiler, but I don't really want to lose to TTT if it's this or Veiler. This does kind of conflict with the Bystials, but it's all right. It also can be set, so it's not that bad. And we are playing the 1 Double Cross, my favorite card in the deck. I love these cards, these trap cards that are used in the combo decks, so that's the reason why we're playing it. And the card's pretty good. Now for the extra deck, we are playing 3 Spright Elf, best card in the whole game. Hands down, no one can argue with that. Elf is insane. This card is going to eventually be hit. Then you have the second best card in the whole game right now. We have Sprind. Sends Angler just go nuts. Then we are playing the one dark, the best charmer ever. That's why we got it last. This card is just insane. It's almost like dark types are pretty relevant. Then we are still playing the IP and the Abramax for our last link. Some decks have outs. Most decks have out to this now, but some of them is making it still kind of good. I've seen some lists cut both of these and play like a unicorn or a Cerberus instead. Definitely viable options. I just think that sometimes it just catches people under guard. Then for the XYZs, we are playing the 2 gigantic sprites. Card's absolutely insane. The 1 totally awesome, because totally awesome, dude. What can I say? Negate, steal, negate, steal. You can get full combo. You can steal. You can just actually negate 3 times. So that's pretty cracked. I'm saying that most of the time you get like 1 hand trapped, or even if they start off with 6 cards, if you have 3 you don't negate as well as some other hand traps in your hand, you're pretty much doing a great spot. Then we are playing the 1 Soul Sweeper. Absolutely great card. Glad that they gave us an upgrade, but then we're playing the Ninja number 2. We are playing the Shifter, so you kind of need to play it, and it just can OTK your opponent. So then we are playing the Djinn Buster, the Downard, and the Zeus, because Zeus is still powerful, so why wouldn't we not play it? Sorry about that glare, guys. My new tripod's actually in the mail. Has a ring light, so it should stop with the glare problems. Then for the side deck, we are playing the 3-dimension shifters. Stops tier, come on, not much to say. Here we're playing, instead of the Fenrir's, we are playing the 3 Nibiru's. A lot of players are not respecting Nib right now, and I've seen a lot of the time, like with Dangers, Danger Dark World just stops. Tier doesn't, commit. And a lot of our locals has like Spright tier, as you guys can see in a lot of the other videos. So I'm just testing it out, seeing what happens. If they don't start with their tier stuff and they don't get a Rukulos, this can be absolutely just dreadful, and it just stops their turn. Then for the Flu and Spright kinda as well, we are playing the Droll and Mockbird, especially for the Danger Dark World. It just shuts off that deck immediately. So there's 9 cards right there for that deck. Then there's these cards for the Flu matchup. I wish I had more stuff for the Flu matchup, which is kind of why I want to cut these back to Fenrir's, but it is what it is. We have enough stuff in the main deck. Then for the individual stuff, we're playing the Red Resonator because time is a thing. Gamma Burst because you need it if you're playing Shifter for that OTK. Then we are playing the 1 Harpy's Feather Duster for those pesky back row decks. Traptrix is coming back, so we're going to see that most likely. As well as like destroying a lot of the Kashtira spell cards in the back, like a Dimension Fissure or their Birth is kind of crazy too, so we'll try to hit that. And then we are playing the 3 Lightning Storms for those back row decks, as well as going second cards, just generically going good. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you soon with some of this deck in action.